Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I'm bringing another episode of my series, my new planner routine. So guys, stick around. Alrighty, so to just recap, we have set our yearly goals. We have set our quarterly goals. We have a master to do for the first quarter. And guys, I'm so excited because I've actually got some of the things done and checked off, and I feel like I'm making progress. I think I'm going to feel so much better after my appointment with Kitty, and it's coming up next week, so I'm excited about that. But today I want to break down my routine even more, and I want to break it down into, I need two because in my rush to get started, I didn't think about it, but I need an AM and a PM routine. Okay, so guys, I'm just gonna share. I got a little teary-eyed when I realized that I had gotten some stuff done and how good that made me feel. So, guys, this is just an awesome project for me, and I've been needing to do this because I can actually see me getting closer to my goals. So, AM routine and PM routine. So I have to think back to what were my goals? What are the things that I want to accomplish to make my life easier? And so right now I get up at 6:30. I walk out of my house at 7:30. So one of the goals I want to set is to get up at 6 a.m. That gives me an hour and a half. So if I get up at 6 a.m., that is going to allow me to journal. It's going to give me time to, I'm just going to put bathroom things. So that's going to be shower, face routine, brush teeth, etc. That's going to be all of that included. It's going to give me time to make my coffee because I take my coffee with me, pack lunch. It's going to give me time to, I don't want to put meditate, but it's going to give me time that I don't feel like I'm rushed. It's going to give me some, I'm going to put meditate, thinking time. These are the things that I feel like I need to do for me. And I feel like if I get up at 6 a.m., I can. I would love to say that I'm going to get up at 6 a.m. and I'm going to get my exercise done. That's not going to happen. I know that's not going to happen. So that's going to be part of my AM routine. So my PM routine is, the biggest thing is bed. I originally said 10:30, but I think I really want my bedtime to be 10 o'clock. And so part of my nighttime routine, and I will list her YouTube channel below, but one of the girls that I watch on YouTube, she said that one of her nightly routines is that she does the same thing every night. So when it's time to go to bed, her body is saying, okay, I've closed the blinds. It's time to go to bed. I have, whatever her routine is. And so she does the same things. And so I want to get to that point, is that I can shut my mind off. So my PM routine is going to be bed by 10. I'm going to put read for 1 hour. That should, normally I read a lot longer than that, but I think that's part of the problem. I just read till I'm sleepy. I think I need to have a time set out for that. I think I'm also going to alternate shower in the morning and shower at night. And this is the reason, is after I exercise, I feel so sweaty. I feel like I need a shower, so I'm jumping in the shower. And it relaxes me. And I think that's what I need to do. I need my shower in the morning so that I can wash my hair and get my day started. But I think I need to just a quick wash off, if that makes any sense, just to get all that sweat off of me from where I am walking. I'm going to wait to close my blinds until my nighttime routine, because I think that's going to really help. And then I'm going to check doors. I just want to make sure. I always go around and check the doors, make sure they're locked. And I always check that I've turned out all my lights. So I think this is going to help me. My morning routine is going to say, hey, it's time to get up. It's time to get going. And you need to focus on what you need to do for the day. And I think, too, that this will allow me, if I get home late tonight and I just don't feel like I have the energy or the time to sit down and journal, I can journal in the morning and I can catch up. That's not to say that I'm not going to journal at night, but it's a way for me to journal to make sure I'm getting that in, because that really helps me so much. I cannot even express how much sitting down and journaling and getting those emotions out of my head and onto a piece of paper, or my frustrations, whatever is going on that I want to journal about. So I think by having it in the morning also, that's going to give me that chance. My bathroom routine, sometimes I feel like I'm pushed and I am rushing out the door. And I think I just need to take that extra 10-15 minutes and get that done. I always make my coffee in the morning, as I said, to take with me. And I pack my lunch while my coffee is going. And I just need to take that few minutes, whether it's to sit down with Ellie, my cat, and spend time with her, because she really wants that in the morning. And I think giving myself that extra 30 minutes in the morning is going to make a big change to my routine, because normally I get most of my lunch packed the night before, and I put it in my lunchbox and it's in the refrigerator. That doesn't mean that I can't continue to do that. But there are some times when, like, if I don't cook dinner tonight, I don't have leftovers to take tomorrow. So then it's scrambling in the morning to figure out what my breakfast is going to be. Not my breakfast, but my lunch. So I think I need to spend a little bit more time, and it would give it to me to figure out what I am going to take, and take something that I'm going to eat and is going to be nutritious. So I think that's going to free up my morning routine a lot more. The other thing I'm thinking too is that I can actually pull something out of the freezer to put down in the bottom of the refrigerator, so it'll be ready for me to cook when I get home. And that's going to be part of my morning routine. My PM routine, I think by going to bed that 30 minutes extra number one, is going to compensate for getting up 30 minutes earlier. But I think it gives me time to relax more and get into bed. I think reading for 1 hour of time is going to shorten my routine to where I'm not just waiting till I'm falling asleep or dropping my book and saying, okay, it's time to turn it off. I think if I just read, put my book down, turn it off, turn the lights off, then I am telling my body it's time to do that. Now, the other thing that gosh, I cannot believe I cannot remember her name, but I will list it down. One of the other things that she also stated was you have to have certain places in your home that you're doing certain things. So the other thing that I want to do is stop reading in my bed. I want to sit in a chair and read so that when I close my book and put it down, it's a signal to my body that it's time to go to bed. I know some of these things sounds crazy, but she's not the only person I have heard say this. And I think it is smart because our bodies get used to something, and that's what we tell it's like a cue to our brain that says, okay, I'm sitting in my bed. This is not bedtime. So it keeps me awake. I know that doesn't make any sense. I don't know how to explain it. But I think by reading for my hour, or I don't know which order I'm going to do it, whether it's to take my shower, which makes more sense to me to take my shower, get all the, for my exercise off, and then sit down and read for an hour. Then when I go to my bedroom, I can close the blinds, I check all my doors and check all my lights. And I think that's the routine that I want to get into. Some other routines that I want to look at is, what are the things that I have to get done? And this was another thing that she was saying in one of her videos, is that when you're making your to-do list, you need to make a to-do list that is realistic. And you need to start on your to-do list of what is something that I absolutely have to have done today, which I am doing that with my, let me see if I can flip over to my current. Here we go. So I'm doing that by doing my priorities at the bottom. And so for her, she said, you put a lot of times, you will put a lot of things on there that you would really like to get done, but you put those down on your to-do list. And so her philosophy was, you have a to-do list, which is your must-do. And then you have those things that you would like to get done. And then you need to have those if I can get done. So I think that's what I need to start doing. And that may be another list that I'm going to do. And I know I'm making a lot of lists, but the reason I'm doing it is so that I can break down the things that I want to accomplish into little chunks that I can get everything done. Because if I can take a little bite out each week and each day, then eventually I'm going to have that whole thing done. So that is why everything I have been looking at is saying you've got to come up with these routines. And it's not something that you can just keep in your head. It's something you need to have written down. And so when you get ready to plan out your week, you need to sit down and say, okay, what can I do from this list this week? What can I do next week? So on my next week, I am going to keep my appointment with Kitty, and I'm going to write down all of her suggestions. So at that point, guys, I'm over halfway done with my list of my master to-dos for this first quarter. I'm well on my way to getting there. I still need to buy my footstool for my journaling spot, because my journaling spot, I think, is going to be the perfect place for me to sit and read and to do my journaling. And it's just a very comfortable spot for me. And that is what I'm going to do. The next thing I need to do is I need to set up a to-do list for September and October. I've got October, but I think for the most part, I'm going to get most of these to-dos done in August. So I need to start doing a to-do list for the things that I want to get done for September and October. So, guys, are there going to be more lists? Yes, there's going to be more lists. And I'm going to check in with you at least once a month and show you where I am on my list, and show you the routine that I am coming up with, and am I following my own routine. I think that's important too, is not to just say I've got this routine going, but to show you that I am maintaining that routine. So guys, I hope you're enjoying this series, and I hope it's giving you some ideas of how to set up your own routine. And I will make sure to link below the YouTube people I am looking at, the Zen to Done book that I am reading and or have read, and I actually am going back through it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, bye bye.